This was a week of remembrance for the 6 million Jews murdered in the Holocaust, thousands of whom were transported to Nazi death camps aboard French trains. Now, for the first time, the State Department, in conjunction with France, will dole out $60 million in reparations to survivors who apply by the end of this month. Margaret Brennan spoke to one survivor.
This was outright murder, genocide.
96-year-old Kurt Rosendahl was just 22 when French police forced him onto a train to the Auschwitz concentration camp. The ID number tattooed by the Nazis is still visible on his arm.
They were cattle cars.
Cattle cars?
Cattle cars.
Like for animals?
No food, no sanitary facilities, no way to wash.
How many people do you think were in that car with you?
Between 75 and 100.
The cars were supposed to carry just 40 people. A replica sits in what was once the Drancy internment camp outside Paris. Most of the 76,000 Jews that France deported passed through here, on their way to Nazi death camps like Auschwitz. All but 2,000 were killed. France's state-owned rail company made a profit on each person it transported, including 6,000 children. 71 years after the war, at the urging of the U.S. government, the French have created a $60 million compensation fund for survivors and victims' families. In exchange, France will be protected from any related U.S. lawsuit.
It was very complex.
Ambassador Stuart Eisenstadt negotiated the agreement.
When you come right down to it, it's always money. They wanted to offer less, we wanted more, and coming to a conclusion was difficult.
You look happy.
I was happy.
For Kurt Rosendahl, who just recently lost his wife of nearly 70 years, the expected $100,000 payment is a little late.
We have a lot of expenses, so we feel it's necessary and overdue.
It may not be an apology, but in the twilight of Kurt Rosendahl's extraordinary life, it's some recognition from the country that betrayed him. Margaret Brennan, CBS News, Boca Raton, Florida.